Ferruccio Lamborghini was a very successful man, long before he ever built a sports car. Born in 1916, he possessed a brilliant mechanical mind. After World War II, he saw a great need for agricultural equipment in Italy. He started his company, Lamborghini Trattori, in 1948. He used surplus military hardware to build his first tractors. His business grew very quickly because his tractors were powerful and reliable. Ferruccio became a wealthy industrialist. He enjoyed the finer things in life, including fast and expensive cars. He owned many of them, including models from Alfa Romeo, Maserati, and of course, Ferrari. His passion for high-performance cars eventually led to a legendary confrontation. Ferruccio was a discerning customer, and often found issues with his vehicles. He was particularly frustrated with the clutch in his Ferrari 250 GT. He found that it was the same type of clutch he used in his tractors. Believing he could improve it, he tried to offer his feedback to Enzo Ferrari himself. The story goes that Enzo dismissed him arrogantly. He told the tractor manufacturer to stick to building tractors. He said Ferruccio knew nothing about sports cars. This comment deeply insulted Ferruccio's pride and ignited a powerful new ambition within him. Angered and motivated, Ferruccio made a bold decision. He would not just fix his Ferrari, he would build a better car. He set out to create his own Grand Tourer. It would be a car that offered the high performance of a Ferrari, but with better engineering, greater comfort, and superior reliability. He famously said, "I want to build the perfect car." To achieve this, he established a new company, Automobili Ferruccio Lamborghini, in 1963. He built a state-of-the-art factory in Sant'Agata Bolognese, strategically located near Ferrari's home base in Maranello, setting the stage for a historic rivalry. To challenge the best, Ferruccio hired the best minds available. He assembled a dream team of young, talented engineers. This included Giotto Bizzarini, a brilliant engineer who had previously designed Ferrari's iconic GTO. He also hired Gianpaolo Dallara and Paolo Stanzani. These men were tasked with creating a car that would shock the world. Ferruccio's vision was clear. His car would not be a stripped-down racer, it would be a sophisticated, powerful, and comfortable machine for discerning gentlemen. The goal was to beat Ferrari not on the racetrack but on the road, where true luxury and performance could be enjoyed daily. The first car from the new factory was the Lamborghini 350 GTV prototype. It was unveiled at the 1963 Turin Motor Show. While it drew attention, it was the production version, the 350 GT, that truly established the brand. This car was a masterpiece of engineering and design for its time. It featured a powerful 3.5-liter V12 engine designed by Bizzarini. It had a sophisticated independent suspension system on all four wheels, which was very advanced. The car was fast, smooth, and much more refined than its rivals. It proved that Ferruccio was serious. He had successfully created a Grand Tourer that could compete with, and in some ways surpass, the established players like Ferrari. However, it was the next car that would change everything forever. In 1966, Lamborghini unveiled the Miura. The Miura was not just a new car, it was a new concept. Its most revolutionary feature was the placement of its V12 engine. The engine was mounted transversely, right behind the driver. This mid-engine layout was previously reserved for pure racing cars. Putting it in a road car was a radical idea. The Miura's stunning body was designed by Marcello Gandini at Bertone. Its flowing lines, long clamshell hoods, and distinctive eyelashes around the headlights made it look like nothing else on the road. The Lamborghini Miura is widely considered the world's first true supercar. It defined the template for high-performance exotic cars for decades to come. With a top speed approaching 170 miles per hour, it was the fastest production road car in the world at the time. The Miura was an instant sensation. It became the ultimate status symbol for celebrities, royalty, and the ultra-wealthy. Famous owners included Frank Sinatra and the Shah of Iran. The car's wild character and breathtaking performance perfectly captured the rebellious spirit of the 1960s. It cemented Lamborghini's reputation as a builder of extreme and desirable machines. The success of the Miura firmly established Lamborghini's identity. The brand became synonymous with dramatic design, outrageous performance, and a rebellious attitude. While Ferrari focused on its racing heritage, Lamborghini focused on creating the most shocking and exciting road cars possible. This philosophy was a direct reflection of Ferruccio's own personality. He was a man who dared to challenge the establishment and do things his own way. The Miura was the ultimate expression of that spirit. It was a car born from an argument, designed to be the best, and it single-handedly created the supercar category we know today. Just when the world thought Lamborghini could not get any more extreme, they unveiled the Countach. First shown as a concept in 1971, the production version arrived in 1974. Designed again by Marcello Gandini, the Countach looked like a spaceship that had landed from the future. It was all sharp angles, flat panels, and dramatic wedges. Its most iconic features were the scissor doors, which opened upwards and forwards. This design element would become a signature of flagship Lamborghini models for the next 50 years. The Countach was pure automotive theater, designed to stop traffic and drop jaws wherever it went. It was the complete opposite of the Miura's smooth curves. The Countach was more than just a wild design. It was an engineering marvel that pushed performance boundaries even further. The V12 engine was now mounted longitudinally, still behind the driver for better balance. Early models had a 4.0-liter engine, but later versions grew to nearly 5.2 liters with more power. The car was notoriously difficult to drive. It had terrible rear visibility, a heavy clutch, and a cramped cockpit. However, none of that mattered to its fans. The Countach represented the ultimate in automotive excess and became the definitive poster car of the 1970s and 1980s, adorning the bedroom walls of an entire generation of young car enthusiasts. Following the incredibly long and successful production run of the Countach, Lamborghini introduced its successor in 1990, the Diablo. The name, meaning devil in Spanish, was fitting for a car designed to be the fastest in the world. The Diablo continued the wedge-shaped, mid-engine V12 formula. It was capable of breaking the 200 miles per hour barrier, a huge milestone at the time. While still a wild and aggressive machine, the Diablo was slightly more refined than the Countach. Under the ownership of Chrysler at the time, it was developed to be a little easier to live with, eventually even offering an all-wheel drive option for better handling and stability. The Diablo carried the Lamborghini torch through the 1990s. It kept the brand at the forefront of the supercar world. Like its predecessors, it underwent several evolutions during its life, with models like the SV or Super Veloce and the track-focused GT increasing its performance and visual aggression. The Diablo was a bridge between Lamborghini's wild early days and its more modern, structured future. It retained the untamed spirit of the Countach, while introducing technologies and refinements that would become standard in the years to come. It was the last of the truly analog, intimidating Lamborghinis before a new era of ownership would change the company forever. The late 20th century was a turbulent time for Lamborghini, with multiple changes in ownership. This period of instability ended in 1998 when the company was acquired by the Volkswagen Group and placed under the control of its Audi division. This was a turning point for the brand. Audi brought significant financial investment, technical expertise, and a focus on quality and reliability that Lamborghini desperately needed. Some purists worried that German ownership would tame the Raging Bull's wild spirit. However, Audi wisely understood that Lamborghini's extreme character was its greatest asset, and sought to enhance it, not erase it. The first model developed entirely under Audi's ownership was the Murcielago, launched in 2001. It was the successor to the Diablo, and was an immediate success. The Murcielago retained the classic Lamborghini formula, a massive V12 engine, scissor doors, and an incredibly aggressive design. However, it was built to a much higher standard of quality. It was more reliable and easier to drive than any V12 Lamborghini before it. This was followed by the smaller V10-powered Gallardo in 2003. The Gallardo became the best-selling Lamborghini of all time, making the brand more accessible and significantly increasing its sales and profitability around the world. The legacy of the Miura, Countach, and Diablo lives on in today's models. The Aventador, which succeeded the Murcielago, took the V12 flagship formula to new heights with a carbon fiber monocoque chassis and incredible performance. Its successor, the Revuelto, introduced a plug-in hybrid V12 powertrain, showing that Lamborghini is adapting to the future while still celebrating its iconic engine. The Huracan, and now its replacement the Temerario, continue the legacy of the V10-powered baby Lambo, combining supercar performance with daily usability. The brand even expanded into the SUV market with the Urus, which became a massive commercial success. Today, on July 10, 2025, Lamborghini remains one of the most desirable and recognized brands in the world. It has successfully blended its Italian flair and rebellious soul with German engineering and quality. The company still builds cars that are extreme, emotional, and unapologetically loud. They are symbols of success, ambition, and a refusal to be ordinary. From Ferruccio's argument with Enzo to the very latest hybrid supercars, the story of Lamborghini is a testament to the power of a bold vision. It proves that with enough passion and determination, a tractor manufacturer can indeed build the most exciting cars on the planet.